What's up guys, it's Wil Mikahson and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been forever since I filmed a sit down video. I am so excited to be doing this collective haul today. And if you like hauls, if you like collective hauls, if you like luxury, stick around because this is gonna be a good one. First and foremost, I have to thank my subscribers, new and old, but especially my ride or dies who have been with me from the beginning, who have stuck with me through my hiatus, those of you who have allowed me to play catch up with the vlogs over the last couple of months. I'm taking a pause because I feel like I have people who like the vlogs and then I have people who like the luxury, and I've been sort of neglecting my luxury lovers. So these are a bunch of items I purchased over the last few months. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I've moved and so much has happened. So I regret to inform you that a lot of these things I purchased between December and March, April, and I haven't touched any of them. Some of them were still in their shipping boxes. I mean, I had to open them to make sure there was nothing wrong with them. So if I needed to return them, I would return them, but none of this stuff has been opened. At any rate, I don't want to ramble. I don't want to make this video too long. I want to just hop straight into all that I have to share with you guys today. The first few items are going to be books, luxury books. If you guys have been watching me for a while, and one of my very first videos on my channel was my luxury book collection, sometimes I love to just come home with a glass of wine and just sit and read about fashion or art. So the first one comes from none other than Louis Vuitton, and this is quite petty. This here is the receipt, and the item comes in this box here with the ribbon. I did purchase this one, if you can't tell from the box. I purchased it online. And when you remove the ribbon, open this up, I purchased the Louis Vuitton Catwalk book. And they also sent me a couple of samples. This is just the Louis Vuitton Catwalk book. It's the complete fashion collection. There's 1,350 photographs. I love that it's in that saffron yellow color, and the foiling on the edge of the book is like a blue color, I believe. I guess we can open it, right? Yeah, the edge of the book is blue. Once I've looked in the camera, the edge of the book is blue, and some of the illustrations look to be gorgeous. And it's just their catwalk collections over the years. So I think it's gonna be a wonderful addition to my luxury book collection. The next two items came in this box. I purchased them from Amazon.com. They are the Chanel Catwalk book and the Dior Catwalk book. Now, I want to tell you guys the difference. So the Louis Vuitton book, I paid full price because I did not see it on Amazon when I purchased these two, but these were the first two books that got me on the whole catwalk book. And these were $45, you guys. I don't know if they were running a special or what, but I saw $45 brand new and snagged them. They may have been $49. But they weren't $50. The Dior Catwalk book is from 1947 until 2017. The Chanel one doesn't say the years, but I'm pretty sure it's just as extensive. So I am so excited to have these two books in my collection, along with the Louis Vuitton Catwalk book. I couldn't be happier. Now, this next book came all the way from London, you guys, and I will give you the backstory on this. I have wanted this particular book for the longest time. I have a relationship with some sales associates at Assouline in the plaza, and also another hotel in the city. I can't remember the name right now. And whenever I can't find a book, they always, you know, procure it for me. And I have not been able to find this particular book. I called all around the United States and could not find it, so I took matters into my own hands and I called the Assouline Maison in London, I believe. Yes, it came from London in Piccadilly, I guess Piccadilly Square? Piccadilly? I just know that it came from the Maison, which is Assouline's, one of their biggest stores, if not their flagship store. And this item, you guys, is one of the most iconic fashion books. As you guys can see, I still have not unboxed it from when I purchased it. This one I didn't need to check when it was shipped because they told me it was brand new and they wrapped it for me perfectly. It has the wax, it almost looks like Cartier. It has the wax closure on the end. This is the Dior Book by Farid. I forget who made this. It's by Assouline published it, but I think that the author is Farid Chinon. I will put the name down here. But this is a limited edition. It's this silver mirrored finish, and on the back it says, I think of a dress as an ethereal architecture dedicated to exalting the beauty of the female body, Christian Dior. This book, you guys, again, is iconic. I am in love with this. They do have the regular one that's with the black cover, but of course I'm extra. As my friend Ali says, I am Monsieur Supplémentaire, which means Mr. Extra, and I had to go for this one. It's going to sit in my living room with the rest of my books, if not somewhere special all on its own. So that is that. Okay, this is super heavy. Sorry. This is the book that I got from the Assouline store in the Plaza Hotel, thanks to Margot. If you guys ever need help with anything, go see Margot. She is amazing. We called around everywhere trying to source this book, and she found it for me. It is beaten. It is called Beaten. It's The Art of Scrapbook by Cecil Beaton. If you guys do not know, he was a socialite, he was a photographer, he was an artist, he was a creative. This book is so iconic. This was the very last one in the United States. Thank you so much to Margot. I called LA, I called Miami, I called Houston, we called everywhere, and she's like, there's one left. And I just can't wait to rip open this book. And it's massive, you guys. It is about the size of my entire torso, but I wanted this for so long, and I'm so glad to actually have it in my collection. So that is that. Okay, this is the very last book. By the way, it's from Tiffany Co, if you can't tell. I was having a rough day and I wanted to just go to the mall and treat myself to something. And I remember watching, it was during Christmas time, and I forget who it was that unboxed this piece that they got from their Secret Santa, and I was like, oh my god, I want that. So I go to the Tiffany store and I said, I'm looking for X book, right? So she points me to it, and it's the large book that's $795, I believe, and I was like, I'm not doing that. And she said, well, there's a smaller version of it. So she took me over to it, and it was literally like maybe $30 or so. It just has a sticker, which I'm going to undo gently. When you open it, I reveal to you the Windows at Tiffany Co book. Oh, it matches my outfit. This is the book. I got the smaller one. It's small, but you get the same basically effect as a larger book. I don't know, I feel like it's easier to display the smaller book. The larger book, you have to like have a podium and a stand in order to display it. It's probably gonna be way too much though. That is that. I'm so excited to have that. All right guys, so let's get into some fun stuff. Well, not like that wasn't fun, but most people don't collect luxury books like I do. So this is a very small item that same day that I got the Tiffany's book, I was feeling down. I went to the mall. After I stopped into Tiffany, I popped in to see my girls at the Louis Vuitton in Short Hills Mall. I saw Cheryl and I was looking for this piece. It had been on my wish list for ages and I had just never pulled the trigger, and I walked in and she's like, we have it. So I was like, I'll take it. And the item I'm talking about is the 6 key holder in the black Empreinte leather with the gold hardware. I have wanted this piece for the longest time because I have a black Epi one, I have a Monogram one, a Damien Ebene one, I was like, do I really need another one? And again, I was feeling bad that day, so I was like, yes, I do need another one. That is why I got this. It is really, really beautiful. The leather is just so soft on it. I think it's gonna be an easy wear. It's just one piece of the Empreinte leather. On the inside, it's got the 6 rings here, gold hardware. This one is made in France. And as with all 6 key holders, it does have the back pocket here. For those of you who wanna know, I rarely talk prices, but lately people have been asking me, so I'll give you what you want. The price of this was $380 US, which is a little bit more than the regular 6 key holder. Okay, just to give you guys an idea of just how long ago I purchased these things, this is the holiday ribbon. I know. So if you guys remember, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I got one of these and an ex purchased it for me. I thought that it was the big gesture that he wanted to get back together. After writing in the first few pages of this item that he will forever love me, like all this other stuff that I won't get into. I was seeing someone at the time and it was just his way of like, he didn't want me back, but he also didn't want me with anyone else and tried to imply this gentleman I was seeing was poor. Pushing his weight around, and I was like, just the whole connotation behind like the association with the gift and all of it, I wound up selling it on Fashion File. I wanted no parts of it, and I was going to get a replacement of the same exact one, but they did not have it. So when I popped into the store, I grabbed this, and this is the desk agenda cover and the monogram canvas, and I absolutely love it. It has a slip pocket here, a pocket here, there's another pocket here, and 6 credit card slots with a slip pocket here. It's very simple. You can put the notebook paper in it, which is what I have, or you can put the agenda in it, because this is essentially called the agenda cover. I miss having the dummy Ebene one, but I never used it, and I probably feel like this is just more classic anyway. So speaking of things that have been in my collection before and I'm getting them back or getting them in a different print, this item also came during the Christmas holiday, and I had it, gave it away, got it in another print, and now I was like, I want it again. And the item that I'm referencing is the Louis Vuitton Damien Ebene Toiletry 25. If you guys have been watching my channel, I purchased it pre-loved initially, and I gave it to my sister. Then I purchased the Monogram one brand new from the store, which I still have. And there was something so special about the Damien Ebene one that I had to get it back in my collection. It is just one big open space. There is a pocket here on this side for you to hold extra items, and it's just a staple. I feel like everyone should have a Louis Vuitton toiletry in their collection because they're that good. And I'm sorry about the light. I tried to close the blinds, but it keeps peeking through, getting lighter and darker. At any rate, this is the last thing on my list that I purchased. I'm lying. Okay, so this is the last thing that I purchased during that crazy time of shopping. This item also I picked up from the Louis Vuitton in Short Hills Mall. Another piece that I had been eyeing for the longest time. I never had it. It's a classic piece, something that I feel should have been a staple in my collection given something that I used to be heavily involved in, and that is planning. This here is the Monogram GM agenda cover, and I have been lusting after this forever, but I have so many MMs and PMs, and I'm like, do I really need a GM? But I feel like I need that one piece that you wake up in the morning, it's on your nightstand or it's on your desk, and you just kind of look at your day overall, as opposed to something small that you can carry in a bag and you can, you know, check periodically. I like to just get up and have it open to the day and just flip through and see what I need to do. So I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this, and I'm really contemplating selling most of my MMs. I might keep 1 or 2 of them, and I'm thinking about getting rid of my PMs as well, because again, I just feel like I need one master planner that has everything, and I may use 1 PM or MM just for those smaller tasks. And that is it for this haul, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for being around during my hiatus and all that other stuff. If you want to see any more of these items or you have any questions on these items, definitely leave it in the comment section below, or you can DM me on Instagram. I am at Wil_Mikahson, or you can email me, wil.mikahson@gmail.com. Again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.